Welcome in, everybody, to some more Rocket League action. My name is Travis Lucci, and I'm joined by my colleague Benjamin Kingsbury, and we're back with some more Grand Valley State University NACE Varsity Premier Rocket League. Tonight, you have your 14-seeded Grand Valley State University Lakers taking on the third-seed Boise State Broncos, one of the top 5 teams in the nation when it comes to Rocket League. Ben, I'm excited.
I'm very excited too. I'm a little worried though. I'm a little scared. Usually I'm pretty much an optimist. I see a half full glass and I say, oh, that's 3/4 full, maybe full. It's not looking like that tonight. These are what? These are the fourth seed, something like that.
Third seed.
Third seed, yeah,
Yep.
even worse. So really, not great for our Lakers here. But I have a little dream. I think they can pull it together.
Definitely going to be a tough one for the Lakers tonight, as you said. Probably, or most definitely, their toughest competition all of year. Grand Valley is still undefeated up until this point in NACE, but they're definitely going to be faced with a difficult task here tonight as we're getting ready to load into the game here. It's going to be a best-of-7 series once again. 4 games takes it all and moves on to the Elite 8. Yeah, we're
If Grand Valley really clutches this out, we have some top tier Rocket League players. If we don't, we gave it a good try, but like we saw Boise State studio, it was insane. So us Lakers, we're humble. We're D2. I guess Boise's D1,
yeah, yes.
pretty much. So yeah, this will be some exciting competition. But yeah, of course everybody's all SSL like rank wise. It's pretty but there's quite a lot of variation in those ranks.
As a quick refresher, Grand Valley did take a 4-2 win over the Cumberland Phoenix last Monday. Boise also played on Monday, and they took down the UC Bearcats 4-0, so they did not lose a single game there. So pretty dominant performance. Boise was 5-2 over the regular season. They were in a much stiffer competition of conference, though, I would say, compared to us Lakers here, who did go 7-0. But yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see. And I'm just going back to what he talked to on Alpha on Monday and kind of talking about, he was kind of getting ready for this, knowing that Boise would probably win that first matchup that they had.
Yeah.
And just kind of adapting to their play style and seeing how it goes.
Yeah, I think learning to react with such a top-seeded team is so important. The first match might be pretty rough, so they really got to take that ball that they're running with and adjust the pace and the momentum, and really ultimately their strategy and how they're playing, along with the match to kind of counter Boise.
I definitely think some keys to the game today are just going to be team play. I know we talked a little bit about that on Monday. I don't think it's really going to come down to the individual effort today. I think it's going to be a lot about, scoring goals. I think it's going to be very tough on this Boise State team, but also working together as a team, getting your rotations in, getting good comms in, all the things they would have to say as well. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's always exciting to watch our boys get into action, and we should be starting up here pretty soon.
Yeah, you know what they say. There is no I in Rocket League, so
That is correct.
Definitely a team effort, coordinated, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the Broncos, they'll be a tough beat. We should be loading in soon.
Very close.
Very soon.
We did see our guys warming up here earlier. And another thing I did actually learn from Alpha is this game is much less strategy and more mechanics. A lot of it comes down to how are you with your whole net controller in your hand. Even Alpha talked about how he was struggling a bit in those first 2 games against Cumberland. I think that definitely did show, especially when they were tied 2-2 in those first 4 games. So hopefully their boys are all warmed up. They're feeling at their best because they're going to need to bring their best today to the Broncos. It's definitely going to be a tough one for them.
Yeah, I mean, hitting those flip resets and making sure, everything's on point, your passes, all that sort of stuff. Like, if you miss one of those and you miss a goal opportunity, that'll be huge for either team.
Should we do some quick game predictions, maybe?
Yeah, I think we could do some game
All right,
predictions.
okay.
I'm always in the mood.
Let's see. Of course, I'm going to pick the Lakers to win. I like the Lakers. I think we're the underdogs here. They know that. Boise State knows that. They got some confidence to them. I think it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say 4-3. They take it in Game 7.
Okay. I'm gonna say, no, just kidding. It's not April Fools. I'm gonna say GVSU. Gonna take it. I'm thinking super hard fought victory, 3-4 as well. I think I don't see any other way going this. Especially there've been no upsets. One of my analysts told me no upsets in this entire bracket. The top seeded team has always won. So it's up to GV to change that tonight. With a 4-3 win. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that would be huge. GLIAC rival Davenport did lose today. So we're the only remaining GLIAC team left here, and Davenport is very stiff competition for Grand Valley. So we'll see if they will hold up today versus the Broncos.
Davenport cracking under pressure. Let's see, if Grand Valley can form a diamond.
Yep.
we're gonna put it to a break until the game starts. Well, stay tuned.
Here we are. We are in game now, heading into game 1. Sorry about that. But yeah, already getting ready to go.
Yeah, so the graphic is messed up a little bit as of right now. Grand Valley is orange and Boise is blue. So yeah, but we're going to get started into this game. It's already on GV's side a little bit. A lot of shots towards goal. Pretty dominant.
A good save there. Cyber's up, going to challenge that one, gets to it.
Good 50. Gorill's going to try to clear it, not quite. Alpha is going to try to get it out. It was kind of everybody versus Boise there. 3v1, just not great. You don't want to overextend. Alpha trying to get it clear. Wow, and they're just keep setting up for boom, boom, shots on goal.
Something definitely to take note of here is the ball is not moving outside of Grand Valley's half. Boise is keeping the pressure very hard right now. Grand Valley's not able to really get anything going offensively here in this first minute. Starting to get something going here, but it definitely looks like it's going to be a challenge all day for them.
Yeah. Cyber is trying to change that along with Gorilla, getting some nice passes and some good rotations. Going to try to send it into goal. It's intercepted.
Today for Grand Valley, you're going to see a normal lineup. We've got Alpha, Cyber, and Gorilla. I don't know what cars they're all using yet. It does look like most of them are rocking the Fennec instead of the Octane, so we'll see how that plays out for them. And then it looks like on Boise, we've got Preston, Woozy, and Yurko. So that's going to be your players for today.
Obviously, we know Alpha, Cyber, and Gorilla, but, you know, these new characters, we'll see how they play and see how they work.
50 there for Grand Valley. All things considered, not a bad first.
Well, there's the caster curse.
Yep, that's how it goes sometimes, and that's going to be a 1-0 lead for Boise State. Looks like our screen just froze for a little bit there, but now we're back. That was Woozy putting away the goal. Yeah, maybe I should just not talk anymore.
No, I think that's kind of our job to keep talking, unfortunately. But it kind of curses our team to getting this point scored. But it is 3 minutes remaining. Boise State's up 1. That's just kind of unfortunate. Can't really do anything about that. Just a good shot on goal.
That's going to be another one heading in, and it is a goal for Preston. Grand Valley defense not able to get back in time for that one.
Yeah, let's see.
A crazy pinch off the wall there.
And just nobody was there, yeah.
Rotations were not quick enough. Cyber and Gorilla looked like we're trying to get back, but they could not make it. And that's going to make it 2-0 with just 2 minutes into game 1.
I don't believe we've seen a pinch, like a proper pinch yet in the games we've casted.
And that wasn't even that strong of a pinch.
No.
Just really, Grand Valley wasn't really in position for that.
Yeah, and that, I guess that might show like a mechanical edge that Boise has. These Broncos are bucking, and they're showing what they're made of.
There's a good chance here for Alpha. Or Cyber's up for that, actually. Excuse me. Here comes Alpha, trying to beat Preston, but Preston's going to beat him to it. Gorilla takes one on goal, off the crossbar, cleared.
Nobody was there to take it back and maybe put it in, unfortunately. But they're going to try to set it up.
Good play off the wall from Boise there, and sends it all the way down to Grand Valley's end. Now they got to recoup and try to get another one here going.
Yeah, these long power shots kind of disrupt the momentum of GV's offense here. When you all of a sudden have to pivot back towards defense, kind of a hard thing to do, and it really messes up your flow.
Another pinch off the wall there. Boise State looks very confident right now.
Yeah.
Good little touch there from Alpha, just trying to get it out in front of their goal, put it into the corner. And we'll see if Grand Valley can get something going here on offense. They showed a little bit of life here, but wasn't enough to put one away.
Yeah, you know, they've got spirit. Let's just see if they can do anything with it here, really. It seems like they're kind of fighting for their life right about now. You know, but let's see if Alpha can turn that around.
Alpha beats one. Only one left to beat for the goal, and it's saved. Good save there. That looks like it was Durtho for the save on Boise State there. Good challenge there from Alpha. I mean, he had a great shot at goal, just couldn't get it done. Good touch from Cyber here. That's going to be another clear from Boise.
And as much as I loved like Alpha's initiative on trying to take a shot on goal, I ultimately think GV's got to do, you know, he's got to pass it to somebody, or, you know, to go off the crossbar and set it up for a teammate, you know, because they'll always have somebody waiting in a good rotation or something, you know, in front of their goals.
Yeah, not going to be a lot of chances to take advantage of Boise State mistakes here. It's going to be tough, like you said, to score individual goals. They're just not. Oh, great touch there from Gorilla. Redirect, and it's to Cyber.
Wow, see?
Great play there from Grand Valley. They're going to bring it within one with just under a minute left to play here.
I mean, that was such a clutch hit there from Gorilla to Cyber. It was such a good goal.
The field recognition by Gorilla there at half court is able to flip his car upside down and redirect it to his teammate, Cyber, who puts it away. That was a huge goal here for Grand Valley and gives them life here in game one.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, you know, 2 goals in a minute, it'll be hard, but now 1 goal in a minute, completely possible. Let's see if they can pull it off and tie it up.
Alpha's out of boost. Not going to do much with that. Boise's going to look to just hold on here late.
Yeah.
Another good chance here. That's Durtho coming off the wall.
Gets demoed. Nice to see those power plays from Grand Valley.
Awkward stance here for Gorilla. They're going to tap it in. That's Woozy who beats 2 players here from Grand Valley. To maybe make this one out of reach. Gorilla couldn't do much with that one, and just a kind of an awkward stance there for Alpha and Cyber, and that's going to make it 3-1 with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, this will be a tough one to come back. I don't know. At these high-level games, you can't really get kickoff goals, so it'll be certainly difficult.
And just as you said that, here's Cyber with a chance.
Nah.
Tries to fake, doesn't work out too well. Woozy reads it perfectly, and they go for a pinch here, actually, and it's a pass to Durtho. Going to look to do something here off the corner.
God, going for a pinch with your teammates in midfield, that's certainly something.
Pass, and it's a goal. Durtho almost actually blocked that home one for Boise, but it's going to make it 4-1 pretty quick here for Boise.
4-1, 15 seconds remaining. It looks like it's going to go to Boise State, unfortunately, the first game. But Travis, what do you think GVSU needs to readjust for the next game?
Well, I'll be able to dive into a little bit more here when we get out of the 15 seconds, but I think the main thing is get the ball off your side of the field.
Yeah. You know, the more you put that offensive pressure on, you know, the more it's going to crack. 5 seconds remaining. Let's see if maybe GV can get 1 more goal in here.
It's going to hit the ground. It's going to be a 4-1 victory here for Boise in game 1. They take a strong start here to start off this best of 7. So, Ben, what did you, I mean, was there anything to like from that game, or what are we looking to improve on?
I mean, there was that 1 goal with the, you know, readjustment from Gorilla, or was it Cyber? I forget.
Gorilla to Cyber, yeah.
Gorilla to Cyber in the middle of the field. That was a great goal. I'd love to see more of that team play, but honestly, GV's got to, the offense has got to kick up, or the defense, we got to clear more balls and all that sort of stuff. When the ball's kind of sitting around, just like meandering around your goal, that's a recipe for disaster. Especially if another player is going to go, you know, eat 2 cars and then get a basically free shot on goal.
Yeah. I did think we saw a lot of awkward spots there from Grand Valley on their own half, and that was in large part due to the ball just staying there and them not being able to clear it out. I think we did see some signs where they were kind of getting some good shots on goal. I think the opportunity is there, but just need to get a little more just aggressive on offense and just get that ball out. And now we're going to be getting into game 2 here pretty quick. But Grand Valley did lose that first game to Cumberland as well. So I think, you know, these first 2 games, first 3 even, it's going to be that feeling out process. And we'll see if Grand Valley can kind of adjust with that. But it definitely is going to be a bigger challenge here with a team like Boise State. But once again, game 1 under their belts, they can move on and focus on game 2.
And I guess that's a good thing about a best of 7. You know, you have a little bit more time to adjust. You know, if you lose 2 games in a best of 3, it's, you know, that's over, it's done. But you can go up to 4, you know, or up to losing 3 with, you know, and still make a comeback. So yeah, I think that affords a little bit more comfortability and allowing Grand Valley to adjust and make sure. But let's see them adjust in this next game.
And we are joining in a bit late, and it looks like it was a kickoff
Oh.
goal for Boise.
And I said those weren't possible. That's a shame. Look at that.
Great shot here off the wall from Durtho, and that looks like maybe Cyber who just wasn't able to get there in time. It's going to be 1-0 early for Boise in game 2.
Mental game. That is bad for the mental game. Getting kickoff goal immediately. No good.
Cyber trying
He's
to find
up.
something. Meets, that looks like Preston off the wall. Didn't do much with it.
It's knocked away. Gonna head over to GV side, and oh, just barely. What a save there.
That was a great hit from Boise. Just look inside the crossbar.
Yeah, inside the crossbar, bounced up and down, and then out. They're gonna try for another one, try to set something up here.
Now, Grand Valley, I did notice all 3 cars were playing Fennec last game, so we'll see if anything changes here. But it looks like they're all sticking with the same one. I think you do see from Grand Valley a car switch for almost all their games. And I believe all 3 Boise State cars are also playing Fennec as well. So just something to keep note of as we keep going through these games.
And what do the different cars kind of afford here, you know, specifically?
So generally in Rocket League, the top 2 cars are going to be your Fennec, which is the one you see on screen right now, and then there's the Octane. That's a bit of a more skinnier one, bit more of like a race car kind of look. So Grand Valley takes one off the crossbar and in for Alpha.
Wow, look at that. Such a good setup there from Grand Valley. You know, we're babbling on about cars, the both of us, and then boom, they set it right up. I love that team play from Gorilla, setting it up for Alpha. That's what we need to see more of.
Great goal here, makes it tied 1-1, just under 4 minutes left. So as I was saying, just, you know, it really comes down to a feel, I think. The Fennec and Octane, they are the most popular for a reason. There's not too much different between them. Definitely, if you're juggling a car, the top of that car is going to make a difference. Fennec's got a very flat top, and they kind of got that kind of where the windshield is. It's going to come down to the lower part. Octane is a very just flat car, not a lot of movement there. So it is definitely a feel thing. Players switch pretty easily. There isn't too much difference, but just because of the way the car is formed is why players like them, just because it's easier to move with the ball in the air and get more better power shots with that car.
Thank you for the insightful commentary. That was really neat. I'm glad our viewers at home learn it. You know, you learn a little bit when you watch these GV,
Correct,
you know, broadcasts.
Anybody can watch esports.
Exactly. The young and the old. Speaking of the old, it's getting, you know, this ball's getting a little stale in the midfield. I want to see some action here. More on GV.
Front of the net, that was a bit awkward there, but they were able to hold on to it.
A little dribble in front of the net is definitely always scary. But we'll see how this works out. Cyber Sausage gonna put it up. It's gonna. Just needed to get it away here. Really, that's all they really need to do.
Looks like Preston up. Alpha meets him at midfield and is going to go over him.
A lot of good 50s here from Boise. And
I think we're seeing a lot more control here from Grand Valley.
Oh, 100%.
A lot more opportunities on offense, not as much of it just weighing down on their half of the field, and you're too happy to see it. It's going to be a tough demo, though. It was a 2-on-3 there for a second, but a good save there from Grand Valley. That's
what I'm seeing from Preston. I'm seeing a lot of bumps and demos and disrupting rotations, which GV should really do more, you know. And I've seen Alpha and Gorilla get caught in the middle of the air.
Demo right there, and
right
a miss.
for the goal.
And Preston's going to put it away for Boise. Just a few tiny mistakes here. Cyber with a miss there, and then it looks like, not sure who got the demo there. Alpha missed it there also. So just some costly mistakes there. That's going to lead to the second Boise State goal, making it 2-1 here with just over 2 minutes left to play.
Definitely salvageable. Like you're saying, way more control on the GV side. A few things they can improve, but it's definitely manageable.
From Cyber, oh wow, what a save from Preston, being able to rotate back to make that save, and nobody's going to be back for Grand Valley. What a play there by Preston.
Oh, that was, you know, I don't really like the play, but it was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, what almost turned out to be a Grand Valley goal turns into a Boise State goal. You hate to see it like that, but that is just some high-level gameplay here from Preston. And that makes it 3-1 very fast here in Game 2.
I think it was a little bit of an overextension. You know, if you can't rotate from a power shot, you know, it's kind of, you know, you're spreading yourself a little too thin and going a little too forward. But it's all about finding that balance in between, you know, offense, defense, and trying to make sense of it all.
Here's Durtho coming off the wall, going to run out of boost. It's going to leave him with not much to do. Gorilla comes on the offensive, and that's going to be Woozy winning a 50 there at midfield. Back to Woozy. Alpha comes in for the demo while Cyber clears.
That's what I like to see. It's cleared by Gorilla. Nice save.
Now, I will say, whenever I did say that Grand Valley was kind of taking a little bit more control of this game, it's been the exact opposite, I think. And just as I say that now...
Well, you know, talk more, please, please.
Grand Valley comes back and puts it back within a 1-goal deficit.
Look at that, yeah. Preston was just out of position, did kind of like a bad flip, and then boom, right in the goal. Love to see that.
Gives Grand Valley some life here late in game 2. Let's see if they can tie it up with just under a minute 30 left to play.
You know, I think Grand Valley's doing really not good also. Let's see if we can make something happen here with the caster curse.
One, and that's a save. That was led by Dirtho. Here comes Alpha, though, with a shot on goal.
Oh, just barely off the crossbar.
To his teammate Cyber, who keeps it just a little too high. That would have been a tying goal here late.
Oh, that would have been insane. Preston's going to kind of take control of the ball. Nobody's really contested him for some reason.
Cyber gets it over him. Preston was running low on boost there, so I think he was just trying to play conservative.
Alpha.
Gorilla and Cyber are up. They both miss.
And it's in!
Gorilla puts it away.
He ties it. 3-3 Boise, GVSU.
That looked a little awkward there. I did think about both players missed, but it looks like Gorilla just caught the edge of it, and the Boise State players are not able to make it back in time. It's 3-3 here with a minute left.
Defying expectations. GVSU ties it up.
Some great gameplay you guys are seeing right here.
I mean, for a 3 seed, I'm seeing some cracks in these potatoes, okay?
Grand Valley's definitely showing some fight, and that is not good right there.
Ooh. That is, that's
Boise State takes the lead right back. That makes it 4-3 here.
We're getting baked by these potatoes. Not good.
Gorilla maybe overcommitted a little bit there. Was all the way at midfield, and Boise State just capitalized on that. Saw the open net and tucked it back into the netting.
Yeah, just a little bit of overextension. And again, the opponents will see that and take advantage of it. Unfortunately, let's hope. Another goal in 30 seconds. Not impossible. Let's see it. I'm hoping for it tied up. Let's kick it to overtime,
Alpha's
boys.
Up. Let's see if anybody from Grand Valley is going to be able to support him.
It'll be 3-on-1 here for Alpha.
Alpha has no boost, so he's going to have to go back and get some more.
Yeah, no boost, got out of position. Not a great place to be. Uzi with the ball again. Always not a good thing to see. 10 seconds left. Can they do something? Last second GVSU hit here into the goal.
Oh, and it's a save by Dotho to keep it. Oh, it's going to give him the win in this game. 4-3 in game 2. What a save there by Dortho at the end to hold on and take game 2, taking a 2-0 series lead.
That really is a shame. But I think GVSU's doing their kind of like adjustment period here. They've really, they've seen what's happening. That game was super close right until the end. I think they can come back from this.
Yes, that was a lot better than what we saw in game 1. I think they're starting to pick up on Boise State's tactics. Putting more offense on the ball, 3 goals there compared to the one they had last game is huge. And yeah, hopefully they can just keep building on this momentum. I definitely think they had a lot of momentum coming in that game. Almost tied it up there at the end as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so hopefully in game 3 they can take one back, because going down 3-0 would be very tough to come back from.
Yeah, that would be rough. Your nerves on the line the whole time. If GV can get on their game here, success chances go through the roof here. I just want one game, to see them, take it.
One game would be huge.
They beat the 3 seed, in a game, and that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I believe the other team that faced Boise State before got swept like 4-0. So, maybe a little defiance there.
Definitely still a lot of hope here for Grand Valley.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. And something else I did want to touch on before we load into Game 3, or as we are loading into Game 3, hopefully here soon. Boost is your life in this game. I know we've kind of talked about it before, just players running out of boost. If you notice when you're in the car, in that bottom right corner is going to be that number. That is your boost. Boost is what gives you speed in this game. If you don't have any boost, you're going to be a pretty slow car on that field. So that's why you see players moving back, driving over those little yellow orb things on the field. That's going to give you speed. It's going to make your car faster, let you get to the ball quicker, win 50s easier, all the good stuff. As we're loading into Game 3. So boost, very important. I just want to touch on it as me and Ben keep bringing it up here.
Yeah, so if we say out of position without boost, that means they got no boost in their slow car in the middle of nowhere.
Something else to touch on here, as that's going to be a shot on goal from Cyber. Good save there from Boise, though. All the boost totals for each players are going to be in the top right and left of your screen, so you'll be able to keep track and see where they're at. 100 is the max boost, obviously. So yeah.
0 being 0. Well, so Alpha's going to send it over the goal. Can we get a reshot?
Alpha almost puts that one away.
Yeah,
good read, though, off the wall from Boise.
Got to have teammates there.
Cyber up, and it's in! Great pass there to Cyber. Gets it past 2 defenders for Boise. This is going to be Grand Valley's first lead of the series.
Grand Valley leading the game. What more could you want?
That is huge as they take 1-0 here. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Maybe take control of this game here. Play how they want to play. That is a huge goal.
Let's do some pacemakers. Come on. They got to set the pace. They got to make sure they keep this lead. Maybe expand it. All that sort of stuff. But not letting Boise get another goal will put them on the edge for the rest of the game.
Oh, Cyber, I don't know if that was a fake or a miss there, but still even out of position. Takes the boost, though, from Boise, which is huge. But Boise is going to go on the offensive anyway. Cyber needs to get up here, and he does. Good save.
Another classic demo from Preston here. I do like him for that, you know, setting up, you know, disruptions in the rotation and messing with Grand Valley strategy.
As you'll see, Alpha has no boost right now, which is going to make him almost useless here on defense. It's going to be really tough to do anything here, as Gorilla's going to take control of it now.
Yeah, it was just kind of sitting in front of GV's goal for a second there. Yeah, if you look at the boost in the top right, almost nothing's going on up there. It's right. Yep.
Alpha almost comes in for the save there, but it looks like it just banged off the post, and that's going to be Preston, it looks like, with the goal.
Yeah, it looks like it. Happened right in there. Unfortunate. Gorilla couldn't get it out.
Looks like it was saved, and then Preston just kind of snuck right in there. And they're going to tie it up here. So 1-1, a minute 30 in. That lead Grand Valley had is gone now, but
it's still a tie.
Up,
you know, let's see Gorilla make the shot here. Fortunately, it doesn't. But maybe a setup from his teammate.
Woozy's going to sit back with a 90 boost here.
Yeah,
going to try and clear it. Does a bit. Gorilla going to try and do something, hits it to Cyber, who's going to get blocked by 2 Boise State players. And it's going to be a tap in. Anybody there to clean up for Grand Valley? And no, Dortho's going to take control. No boost, though. Going to flip it over, though, to his teammate, Woozy. He's going to miss left.
Good disruption from GV here. Love to see it. Another clear.
Here we go. Oh! And Woozy. I thought that was a Grand Valley player.
Yeah, I did too.
Woozy's the one who clears it out. Now he's up in the air. Pass to his teammate Dortho. He's going to put it top right, and it's just a bit wide.
And
but there's Preston to clean it up. Boise State takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah. I mean, there's some demos there, and Gorilla was caught out of position.
That was I'm a Grand Valley fan, but that was an amazing goal. That was all 3 players using their skills together. That was a pass, another pass, a demo, and then a shot on goal. That was something amazing. And they're going to take another one here, but Gorilla says no to that. Keeps Grand Valley in this one.
He says, no, I'm going to try to do a flip reset. Doesn't quite get it. And they're going to try to send it over to the offense. Try to do something here.
That's Gorilla on the clear there. Going to try and beat him to it, but Woozy might beat him there. It's going to bounce into the corner here. Bit of an awkward spot for both teams.
Preston disrupting a rotation, making sure that ball doesn't get cleared. Alpha's going to try to dribble it up and
good
make
flick
something
by
of
Alpha.
It. And it's going up.
Oh, and a save! And here comes the shot again! And it's another save!
Oh, my
wow.
God.
The defense on display from Boise State.
And it's
a goal! Gorilla cleans it up. One of them had to go in eventually. And it's 2-2 in Game 3.
2-2. 2 minutes remaining. GV, I'm feeling my crystal ball right now. I'm seeing a GV win in the future.
That was huge.
Wow, you'd love to see it. I'd love to see way more of that from GVSU. Can do that the rest of the match. We're secured.
Another great chance. It's on net.
And it's in!
Gorilla, another goal, puts it away, giving Grand Valley the lead. 2 quick goals.
Boise State overextending. Gorilla just getting in there. Boom.
Wins the 50 at midfield. He's able to slam it away. 2 minutes left in Game 3. Grand Valley looking to hold on for that crucial game win.
I've got the jitters. I'm feeling a Grand
Alpha just
Valley.
has one more to beat.
Yeah.
Tries to go for the fake. Cyber can't clean it up either.
Dominant offense here from Grand Valley. Let's see if they can keep that up. Just for the rest of the game. You know, just for a minute 40. Don't let anybody get any goals. That's all I ask. But it's getting close. It's going to sit right in front of goal.
Dangerous spot.
Yep. When you're sitting in front of the crossbar, can get it out.
Oh, no.
Setting up. Just clear it.
Oh.
Dirtho.
I think Grand Valley was boost starved there. Just didn't have much to use with. And just the ball kept going back and forth. And eventually, Dirtho was able to clean it up. Ties it up late. It's been an exciting Game 3. Minute 30 left. Let's see who's going to come out away with this one. This is, I don't want to say life or death for Grand Valley, but this is a crucial game for them to win.
You do not want to be on match point with these stakes. If they lose the series, that's over. That's the season for this year. So that we do not want that to happen here at all. Let's see if they can do something about it. Oh, it's right in front of their goal. No good. Woozy's going to be there.
Oh, no. That's another goal by Woozy.
Hey, all is not yet lost.
I counted about 3 demos there from the Boise State team.
We need to see more of that from GV. Demos are so key. Give you power plays and send the other team packing.
All right, let's see if Grand Valley can have some late magic here. They need a goal to tie it up in Game 3. It's another demo by Preston. Cyber, no boost off the wall, cannot contend that one. Gonna have to come back here. Alpha also low on boost, just not able to get to these shots.
Yeah, you know, if I don't know if it's maybe, I don't think it's necessarily bad positioning from GV. Maybe it's good boost stealing from Boise here. That might be part of the issue.
There's definitely some strategy when it comes to that, so you
100%.
definitely could be right about that. But the thing is, when the ball is sitting on your half, those 100 boosts that you get in the corners can be taken. And that's another goal here from Boise. Gonna make it 5-3.
Yeah, I mean, he did have a nice flip reset to be able to, you know, hit it right in at the right time. Unfortunate.
Bit of awkward on there from Alpha, and he beats Gorilla with the fake in the aerial. 45 seconds left. Grand Valley needs 2 goals.
Let's make it happen. Come on.
Oh, there's one.
There's one.
That was quick. Cyber puts it away.
Wow. Okay. You know, earlier I said kickoff goals never happen at this level.
That was just a complete miss there by Woozy. Not sure what the strategy was there behind that, but gives Grand Valley life here late in Game 3.
Yeah, maybe they were just getting a little cocky. Who knows? But let's maybe do it again. Not quite. But Grand Valley offense is going to be on the prowl right about now. They're going to be on the hunt. Can they set it up for a good goal here?
Cyber's in. Oh, it's just off. It's just off.
Just barely. Gorilla had been there. Maybe he would have hit it in. Who knows?
30 seconds left.
30 seconds. And the thing is, Boise can afford to play kind of conservative here and maybe just keep it on GV's side. GV really needs to play aggressive here. Let's see if Alpha's
flip reset. Another touch. Nobody's there from Grand Valley, though. Looks like Cyber is trying to trail, but a bit of an awkward one there for Alpha. 10 seconds left.
Can they put it in?
This might be their last hope. Cyber.
5 seconds.
Oh, Gorilla. Got to keep it up now.
They got to keep it up in the air. Stop all Boise State measures, and it hits the ground.
5-4, Game 3 win for Boise State here. An unfortunate loss there. Grand Valley needs to win 4 in a row to come out of this one victorious and keep their season alive. But, I mean, what a great game.
God, it was back and forth, back and forth. GV getting some great goals. Boise State, unfortunately, getting some great goals. You know, it just really is something. I feel like they might be able to get a few games here, get a few games going, but 4 in a row is definitely going to be a challenge. But, you know, we're all here to see it. Everybody that's watching is too.
I will say Grand Valley is playing at a level I don't think I've ever seen them play before.
Yeah.
Being competitive with this kind of team is very impressive. These past 2 games only split by 1 goal. 4 goals in that last game was huge. Had the lead there a few times as well. So hopefully they're able to put all of their kind of these past 3 games together and go on a little run here. Maybe take a few games, get the momentum going, and make this improbable 3-0 comeback.
Yeah, GV there. Listen, they know that this is do or die. So I think that's why they're playing at such a high level. They've got their 3 games. This is their buffer, you know, to learn from Boise. Let's just see if they can take it into practice. Win Game 4, win Game 5, and then and so on. So
it's do or die. It's sudden death match point here for Boise. It's win or go home for Grand Valley, so a lot on the line here. And yeah, we should be loading into Game 4 here. Looking to avoid the sweep as we get in here.
Yep, looks like everything's all set up. And kickoff. It's going to go over to Boise's side.
Now, we have seen Grand Valley take a lead or 2 here, but I want to see him take a multi-goal lead, you know. We've seen Boise's ability to just respond very well. They score goals and they score them fast. So Grand Valley just need a bigger buffer than those 1-0 leads because that's not going to cut it when you're playing against a team like Boise.
Oh, 100%. You know, they gotta make a lead and then establish it. And make sure everything's unlocked pretty much.
Good shot on goal. Alpha touches. It's a demo.
Just barely doesn't go in.
Oh, nobody's back in net. Gorilla's alone. It's a goal.
And look at that. GV taking advantage, just dribbling it all the way. Not even like a power shot.
That was weird. Boise was going to complete control for that first minute, and then Gorilla just slips by the defense, and it's going to just dribble it in.
He just says, don't mind me. I'm just going to your goal.
All right, so we see back-to-back games. Grand Valley take an early 1-0 lead. Let's see if they can build on this one, though, and just get Boise out of it early.
Yeah, I mean, I think Boise's feeling a little confident. You know, they've got 3 outs so far. I think if GV can kind of capitalize on that and say, you know, hey, we're not a team to be trifled with. You know, complacency kills. It also loses series.
This is correct.
So you don't want that to happen, although we want it to happen. You know, we want them to get comfortable and hopefully lose this game here. It's going to be in front of
Oh, good block here from Gorilla. I don't think anybody else was back if he wasn't there. Gonna look to extend it. Low boost, but flips it up. That's a dangerous spot. Alpha up. And here comes Cyber to clean it up, maybe. Off the wall, and he just misses. Too high, but it's another shot.
Oh, so many shots on goal. Let's see if they can make
GV
one.
is low on boost, but they're trying to just keep hope alive for the second goal, and it's not going to come.
Yeah. And unfortunately, they did switch teams, so the graphic is a little bit messed up, but that's all right. We can keep track of it. It's going to head over to GV. Woozie's going to take a shot on goal, and it's a save from Gorilla. Got to get it off their side and shift the momentum back. Keep this lead that they have.
Alpha's up, looking for Gorilla in the middle, maybe. Finds him. Gorilla just off target, though. But back to Alpha here. No boost. Dump it off to Cyber. But Cyber's going to get dunked over on as Preston looks to take it on their side. Just 2 minutes into here, game 4. Grand Valley's still playing very strong defense.
Yeah, they're a little packed together on the offense. I think they might have to in order to get through the wall against Boise.
It's awkward, and yeah, it's going to be a goal for Woozie. I'm not sure if Gorilla and looked like Cyber were back, maybe. I don't know if they had any boost, but this was a tough bounce off the wall there. Bounced straight down and into the lap of Woozie. He's going to clean it up for a 1-1 tie here, just about halfway into game 4. But yeah, this is tough. Gonna need Grand Valley to just kind of keep the pressure on here.
Yeah, they're under pressure, pushing down on them. Let's see if they can do something of it though. Pressure makes diamonds.
Gonna be another goal.
Oh, unfortunate.
Good team pinch there. It looked like from Boise, capitalizing on Grand Valley being out of position. Yeah, good layoff there. Looks like to Dirtho. That's gonna be at 2-1. Boise State loves these back-to-back goals. I mean, it's probably been 3 or 4 times now they score, and then they score 10 or 15 seconds within the next kickoff, which hurts.
And the ball's just going to sit there, a little bit of fake kickoff. Preston's going to hit it over to the GV's goal, and nothing's going to happen.
Good 50 there from Grand Valley. That was big. Just kind of reset a bit here, hopefully. Alpha gets bumped. Still going to take control of this one, though. Good 50 there as well. Goes by 2 Boise State defenders. Going to run out of boost, though. Plays into the middle still as Dirtho tries to clear, and he does.
Yeah, that was a great play from Alpha, though.
Now Dirtho's coming on the attack.
Can Cyber get it out? It goes right over.
No
Nobody's
Grand
there.
Valley players back.
Yeah. Preston trying to set it up. Cyber putting it up in the air, getting away from everybody. That's a shot on goal.
And it's a save. Good save there by Boise State.
Another setup here from GV.
Woozie tries to go up, misses it. Gonna play back though. Teammate there to clean it up. Not sure who that was.
You know, Boise State, they have such an aggressive goalkeeper with Woozie. Anytime the ball gets on their side, he is basically in net, you know, living there like it's his home. So definitely think that's a good strategy, although it does leave you kind of a little bit open setups and all that sort of stuff. They're trying to make something of it. Hits it over to GV's side.
Cyber's gonna be one back, and he does clear.
This is a close one. 1 minute remaining already. GVSU
up. Good 50 there.
They need a goal to stay in this. This is do or die. Game, set, match point. Let's see if they can do something.
Now we are under 60 seconds left. A low-scoring game compared to our last 2. Alpha's going to be up here, and that's Dirtho getting by. And now nobody back for GV. Here comes Cyber, though, flying in hot. Going to take that 50. Does kind of split both ways.
Yeah, they really need to get aggressive here on the
Gorilla.
offense. Come on, doesn't quite
can't
get
beat
it.
Boise there. 40 seconds left.
Not impossible. It's on Boise's side. Dirtho going to try to dribble it out. Cyber's there, though. Gets it over.
It's a good chance, but Preston is going to come off the wall and clear it. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, when the defenders are still there, those power shots really don't work, unfortunately. You got to set something up team-wise. Cyber gets a good demo off of.
All right, here we go. This might be a good chance here. Last one. Another demo. And it's off the post. Oh, that was their chance. A demo there by Alpha, but here comes Alpha. One more shot. 7 seconds.
Let's see if they can do it. The final countdown of GV's season.
Oh, it's coming down, all the way down. They're going to have to keep this one up. Alpha's off the wall,
and it's going to
be heat down. A 2-1 game 4 victory here for Boise, and that is going to be a 4-game series sweep for Boise State, Ben.
Yeah, that was little sad to watch. There were some moments of hope. There were some pockets of joy, but unfortunately, that is Grand Valley's season to a close.
I think Grand Valley can hold their heads up high today. They gave Boise a run for their money. 3 out of the 4 games decided by only 1 goal. Outside of that first game, that was some very competitive, high-level Rocket League. And that's Grand Valley's also first loss on the season.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad way to lose to the 3 seed, you know.
Yeah, they went down fighting, that is for sure. So with that, I think Grand Valley's Rocket League season is going to be over. Final record, I think 8-1, 7-0 regular season. Then they took a win here in the playoffs, but came up just short in the round of 16 to Boise State. On behalf of me and my partner Ben, I want to thank you for joining us and tuning in all season long. It's been a fun spring riding along with the Rocket League team, and we just thank you for tuning in and enjoying esports with us. So with that, we're going to sign off for tonight, and we hope to see you guys again soon.